I'm expecting to speak too much here, but as you can see, it doesn't matter what round it is. Be a 12th round, 1 second to go. I'm still dangerous. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody, thank all you for coming out and seeing all us inductees. I mean, with the power of so many great fighters right here, so many great fighters, and I love that I fought in this era. The era that I fought in, it was great, and so many people so many fighters are great, and this is the most, I think, the best thing in my life. Me as a fighter, one to fight, be the best, fighting all these great fighters, and being around a group of great fighters. I congratulate all you guys, and in your induction, and being, the best of the best. This is the best of the best right here. I want to thank all the help, everybody, the staff, everybody that had a part in this and helping us to be comfortable and to enjoy our induction. And most of all, I'd like to thank my family for coming out and giving me support, because that's most important, is the family, and I think that helps us fighters. It helps us fighters. We have a great family to become one of the greats. But thank you all. I don't want to stay for too long. Thank you guys all for being great fans.
I'm very happy to be here, and then I just want to say, I always say the dreams come true with effort, discipline. I keep training every hand, I keep training every day. When I fought with Manny Pacquiao, the first fight, I went down 3 times in the first round. I got up to win the fight. The second fight with Manny Pacquiao was a close fight. I thought I won the fight. The fourth fight, many people saw what happened in those fights. And then I want to thank you for everyone. And this is like a dream. And I said, with never a discipline, the dreams come true. Thank you very much.
All I know is I'm super excited to be here, and with life as a journey, and every fight is its own journey, and fighting is a very selfish sport. You have a lot of people support you just so you can get in there and do what you want to do. At the end of the day, it comes down to your dream, and you can't follow it unless other people are helping to support you along the way. I'm super passionate about fighting, obviously, so I can't seem to hang it up, but I'm still trying to think about it. But I gotta say that this weekend, one thing that I'm super thankful for is not just to be recognized among the greats, but just to feel their energy. There's a certain type of personality you have to be a fighter, and there's just a certain kind of passion that I feel that fighters have, and it's just amazing to be around all these other fighters and get to feel their energy, get to share stories, something special. You don't really get a time like that. So just to be able to kind of share stories of our common passion, what brings all of us together tonight. And it's for my family and friends and my team. Obviously, you can't chase your dreams without having the support of them. So thankful for everyone to be here, and I'm just taking it all in. I love having this energy from everybody. So thank you for everybody that's been inducted. Thank you for inspiring me. It pushes me and drives me, and I'm so blessed and honored to be here. Thank you.
Before we continue, I think it's time for the raffle to conclude.
thank God for that. I want to thank the Hall of Fame and Brophy, who I've been in contact with for the last couple of years, for recognizing me with all these other great champions. And my family, of course, is here. Oh, my daughter's still awake, Sydney. It's been a long ride. I remember my father telling me not to do it. He didn't want me to do it. And I know he's looking down on me now, very proud that I'm being recognized as I did embarrass him. That was, I think, his main concern. But there's so many great fighters here. Barbara, Lady Tiger, Christy, who I saw boxing for the first time. Christy Martin is the person that inspired me to become a fighter. I saw her in the ring, and that's what I wanted to do. People were similar with my dad. I didn't have the thought to do it. I didn't think it was available. I didn't even know women box. So seeing her, that's how I know how important it is for us to be role models for others, because that's what sparked it in me. And unlike a lot of fighters and stories from here, I had a whole lot of other things I could have done. A whole lot of, I'm doing them now. But I dedicated myself to boxing. I believed in myself, regardless of what everybody else had to say, and this is where I am. So I'm very proud, and I'm excited to spend tomorrow evening with you all. And I just want to thank you all for coming. Thank everyone that's come up to me and given me, your kind words and taking photos. I want to thank all of the people who are volunteering. They're dedicating their time. Thank you so much. So we'll see you tomorrow evening. Thank you.
It seems surreal to be here with the talent that's up here. Like Floyd was saying, I did this for my children. I found myself sleeping under a tree, and I asked God, I said, how am I going to take care of my children? And a voice came to me and said, fight. 18 years old, I lost my mother. 18 years old, I lost my father. I could not read, quiet as it's kept, I still can't read. I couldn't write, I could fight. I could fight. Boxing was my lover, boxing was my husband, boxing was my wife, boxing was my children. My children sacrificed. They stayed in the gym. They didn't go to parties, they didn't go to the prom. Jennifer, Latanya, Zion, thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to dream my dream. My dream was to be the best mother that I could possibly be. And I thank God for that. Because without God, none of this is possible. So now, like Floyd said, hard work and dedication pays off. Because if you don't put in the hard work or the dedication, you're not gonna get a damn thing.
Man, they've been telling me the last couple of years that the last 2 shots, I hit Coco level where it was low. I'm sorry, Captain, the shots wasn't low, it was borderline. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Man, I'm thankful to be here tonight and this whole week. And, I'm not a person that really struggles with like trying to come up with what they want to say. That kind of comes relatively easy to me. But this last 2 weeks, man, I can't figure out what I want to say. And I talked to Roy today, and I said, man, you got a speech ready? He said, nah, man, I'm just coming off the top of the head. And he came up and gave a speech, he came. So I'm gonna try to do that. And I just thank God, not just for being here, but for keeping me in this sport for 10 years as an amateur and 13 years as a pro. I love boxing, it's a beautiful sport, but boxing can be treacherous. Not just in the ring, but the business side of it. And for me to be standing here in my right mind, whole, I give God the glory for that. I wouldn't want to be in this sport without it. I told my coach on the way here, I looked at him and I said, I said, everything we sacrificed, everything I had to give up a childhood to win a gold medal and be a world champion. I said, everything was about this ride. This ride we taking right now is all about this. It wasn't about the fame, and it wasn't about the money for me. I do miss them checks though. I do miss the fight checks, I'm not gonna lie to you. I miss the fight checks. And I'm thankful for, my wife. I'm gonna say my other thank yous for them all, but my wife, man, like Floyd said, she don't get a lot of shine. He gave an example of his mother. But my wife is sort of playing the background, but she's the pillar of our family. And I can just remember all the days she would cry when I leave for training camp. And we got 5 kids, y'all. So it's a lot going on in the Ward household. And she held it down. And I'd be in camp and I'd be checking in, what's going on with this one, what's going on with that one. And she held it down. So babe, I appreciate you. I know that training camp might be easy to deal with. But you showed me that, and I appreciate you and I love you. When me and my wife Tiffany met, I was in the streets. A lot of y'all don't know that about me. Y'all don't hear about it with the documentary coming up in my book, but all I had was a dream. And I told her, I was like, I'm gonna win a gold medal, and I'm gonna make a lot of money, and I'm gonna win a world championship. She was like, all right, let's go. I'm like, nah, I'm really good, And she found that out eventually. But and I also want to thank these great champions up here because I don't really know what I'm doing here with these other great champions, I watched all of them on television as an amateur, and I got respect for all of them, but I'm getting in with my big 3. Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, and Bernard Hopkins. How is Bernard is just 1 year ahead of me. How am I getting in the same year as Floyd in a year before? Well, I don't understand that. I don't understand that, but I'm thankful. And I used to tell people all the time, I'm gonna be a gold medalist. I'm gonna be a Hall of Famer. And they used to look at me crazy. Even family members. He don't win no gold, he don't win a gold medal. But I would say this to them. It's only crazy until you do it. We did it. Appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow. Andre Ward.
Now everybody know I don't like talking. This caught me by surprise. I really wasn't expecting to get up here and talk, being that I'm not one of the fighters getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. But it's very great to be amongst these great fighters, my favorite fighters of all time, Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather, and Andre Ward. It's amazing to be witnessing, this moment for those guys. I definitely will be here when it's my time to soak up everything that they're going through. And when it's my time, I'll be ready to shine as well. Thanks.
It's an honor and pleasure to be here. I want to say congratulations to all of the other recipients, to everybody who went before me and was accepted or elected into the Hall of Fame. For me, boxing has been a way of life, and I simply was an instrument that God used to play His music through. The boxing ring was my place that God gave me to show you guys what God can do if you just have faith and believe. How I got where I got, the accolades, the YouTube sensational videos that you can go back and watch. It's just all amazing and all really, well, just throws me because I don't know how one person could do so much in such a short time. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So for people to induct in the Hall of Fame. I'm just so happy. I want to say again, thanks to my family for coming to support me. I know I've been hard on them because if it wasn't for the Hall of Fame, I probably still would be retired. So thank you to the Hall of Fame for letting me quit because I'm tired. I think I probably called one of these guys up here than anybody else in here. I got Reggie on one end, I got Tony Tall, Hopkins on one end, I got Kisco that's talking crazy about me now. People all gonna beat up poor Reggie Jones Jr. I had to be good. Oh, I wouldn't be today. They've been killed me for that. So God bless y'all. Thank y'all for having me. And last but not least, y'all forgot.
Roy Jones Jr. Boxing is without question the most global sport, and the next two folks we'll hear from.
Congratulations to everybody that got inducted. I'm gonna sort of disappoint a lot of people because Florida took half of that speech. But let me tell you, first, I'd like to give all praises to Allah. And also I'd like to congratulate the newly crowned super middleweight champion, Fresh Proved Deserved. To my left. Suck all this up, Fresh because now that you're on this breed, it keep you mentally focused and don't go to camp to get in shape, you go to camp for peace of mind. Suck it all up because this is knowledge that you can't buy. Let me say this. I got gold medal winners from the Olympics on my right, I'm pretty sure, definitely to my left. Boxing doesn't discriminate. While 4145 was my prison number, I knew that better than my social. I'm not embarrassed to tell you that. Everybody has a story they need to be respected and should by all. From the penitentiary at 17 and returned back to society in Philadelphia at 25. We all have a story. Some of the best of all kinds of adversity is in boxing. I always said that many have wrote this quote, Tom Hauser, Nelson Collins, Doug Fisher, and many more is here, Ron Fernandez. Rich kids don't fight, poor kids do. In the boxing world. And they don't have to be for it. I'll leave with this. Many have read it. I guarantee your reporter in here either wrote it, mentioned it again, and reminded me with that being from my opinion. Every time I face adversity, every time I face 1 year after 1 year after 1 year after 1 year, walking off that 9 years parole, subtract 5 to 15 years. So subtract that, and that left me my back time. But the penitentiary had, at that particular time, Pennsylvania, I can tell you, it was way bigger than Philadelphia. I was determined to prove the warden. As I walked down this corridor, all city block, 2 blocks, to that like daylight, freedom. And I'm giving stuff away. They up on the tier, they holler, go get her check. They had a boxing program. They had a very short average career. They had a boxing program in every state penitentiary that was attached to the AAU, the Golden Gloves, in society. So we had competition with the Olympics. We had competition with the Golden Gloves. We had competition with outside, just as well as inside. And the love came back, being in that situation. I just wanted to get off the block.
Love you, man.
Well deserved.
45 years. I told myself, that I wouldn't cry. This is unbelievable.
We love you!
This is one of the best days of my life. I mean, to all these legendary champions up here, to all these children, to the left, to the right, all these champions to me is who molded me to be who I am today. The champions from the past, you can name them all. I can name so many different fighters that we don't talk about. Iron and Blade Bar. The list goes on and on. I'm so proud of these fighters. I'm not even here to talk about me, because without them, it wouldn't be no me. When I see guys, I'm happy that Juan Manuel Marquez and Sugar Shea, I'm happy that they're going in the Hall of Fame. It's for all these legends, Bernard Hopkins, James Toomey, and the list goes on and on. Terrence Crawford, he's coming soon. I'm just Sean Porter. I'm so proud of you guys. love my dad, because without him, this wouldn't be possible. And I said to myself, I told myself over and over again, when I get up here, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to go up there and give a great speech, say how proud I am of my mother, my father, my family, and that was it. And they say, you only got a short window, a small window. When it's something that's great, I gotta be able to take up a lot of time. I have to. It's boxing. And in boxing, it's blood, sweat, and tears. So, should I give it a cry on a great day like this? These are tears of joy. My body of work is amazing. To be able to be in a sport and it's not even the money. That was the easiest part. To fight guys like Shane and I know Cotto, to Miguel Cotto, and the list goes many Pacquiao. These guys are amazing, unbelievable. These are great champions, and I commend them. And I take my hat up to all the legendary champions that paved the way before me. From the past, the present, and the future. I love all these guys.